This time I'm doing another Tarmac practice on Haguenau 2012. It's a really great autocross style stage, and coming into the first right hand, probably wouldn't beat up my own Ford Fiesta if this was actually my car, but I'm going to hit all the curves here to save time.
Left, long, and
now around these hay bales the car is very understeery, and this is one of the parts of the track where I felt like I was losing a lot of time. Then around this tree on the left and through this tight section that shows how nimble the car can be. The car can get really beat up on this stage if you're not careful. There's a lot of concrete barriers and curbs, and it's easy to get snagged on anything if you're not very precise with controls.
Care, narrows, fast left, into.
You have to get your braking absolutely right through this chicane, or it is very easy to get snagged on one of these hay bales. And then this next right-hander is a nightmare of a turn. If you understeer here, you go into those yellow barriers. Another tight right and through this long twisty section leading up to the first hairpin turn. I'm going to pull the handbrake here, and as I mentioned in the last video, handbrake turns seem to be a bit of a weakness in my driving. I really am trying to improve on it, but I feel like even after dozens of runs of this course last week, I still don't think I've gotten really that much better at them yet. Another fast section here, but because of the built-up speed, it makes judging the next right-hander quite tricky, and I pull the handbrake here to cure the understeer, leading into a left, and a little bit of a straight here, leading into basically a 180 handbrake turn, which is quite tight, and I think this is the smoothest one I do in the video. So that makes one lap down and 2 to go. There are 2 complete runs through the stage in this video. For the next 2 laps, I'm going to let the pace notes do a little bit more of the talking, and I will say some more during the next run.
Narrows and easy left. Narrows, medium right. Narrows, fast left. Wide out, 120. K left. Narrows and K left. Narrows, 60. Care, narrows, fast left, and medium right, and fast left, narrows, and easy right, K right, narrows, 60, K right, wide out, 60, easy left, fast right, long, 100, hairpin left, narrows, medium left, wide out, 140. Easy right, easy left, narrows, flat right, 80, K right, narrows, and K left, narrows, 150.
So I'm starting to think for these handbrake turns it's important to keep the front wheels or the nose of the car tight to the inside of the turn, and here I go way wide.
Medium right, cut, fast left, long, medium left, K right, wide out, medium left, long, easy right, narrows, and easy left, narrows, medium right, narrows, medium left, wide out, 120, K left, narrows, K left, narrows, 80. Care, narrows, medium left, narrows, into, medium right, and fast left, narrows, and easy right, K right, narrows, K right, wide out, 60, easy left, fast right, long, 100, hairpin left, narrows, medium left, long, easy right, easy left, narrows, flat right, K right, narrows, keep right, easy right, caution, into, medium left, into, medium right, tightens, and fast left, 80, keep right, caution, narrows, and medium left, narrows, and fast right.
So that's the end of the first run,
Finish.
And that was a 441.8, I think. I wanted to see if I could keep trying to get below a 440.
1.
I was able to shave some time off, but I wasn't quite able to do that. But I felt like I should probably stop because I was getting a bit obsessive, and I was also getting annoyed more and more with my steering wheel because I'm just using a Fanatec desk clamp to keep it on there, and it kept coming loose of the table. Yeah, it was pretty much driving me insane, and maybe want to stop even more. I should probably mention how impressed I am with this stage as well. Not just with the road surface and like all the bumps and stuff, but the background and just the level of detail. It just gives a great sense of depth that you're driving through a real city. And I know that like these graphics are really old, like the engine, the Richard Burns Rally engine. It's probably on par with something like PlayStation 2, maybe something like Gran Turismo 4, maybe. Yeah, I actually played Gran Turismo 4 in the summer for quite a bit with the Spec 2 mod and a graphics pack that had high resolution textures, and I thought it looked amazing, especially the lighting and a lot of the backgrounds just looked really good. And this track does too. I think the RBR engine, I'd say the one thing that holds the graphics back is probably the lighting. I have no idea if there's anything that I'll ever be able to do about that. But I'm still, like, even without that, I'm still amazed by what some of these modders are able to come up with. I realized making this video that this stage is made by Rally Guru, and more to the point, he's actually made some of my favorite stages in Rally Sim Fans, with Torsby being one, and actually Volstagna, which was in my last video, being another. So I'm just going to leave a link in the description to his blog, and if you want to donate to his stage making, the link will be there. He seems to also have a few tutorials on his YouTube page, which is cool. I would love to be able to make my own rally stage. I highly doubt that I would be able to find the time to learn how to use Blender, and I mean, it's just years of research and practice to be able to make a good rally stage. I would love to do it. There are stages I'd like to make. I just don't think I'd ever find the time, honestly. Another thing I've been wondering of lately is why developers don't use laser scan technology to build rally tracks. Coming from iRacing, which I've played for years, and all the tracks being laser scanned, and then some other companies like Gran Turismo, for instance, now does use some laser scan technology for some of their tracks. Not all of them. They have fantasy tracks, obviously, but the advantage of laser scanning is the fact that you can basically put the exact road surface into the game, and even some of the topography, and then really the only thing you need to work on is texturing and building out the track, or maybe optimizing it for the game engine you're using. For Richard Burns Rally, I would imagine the data from the laser scan would actually exceed what the RBR engine can handle, so then you would have to optimize it. But really you're only looking at optimizing it, maybe building some of the roadside objects and texturing them, some of the artwork and finishing touches, but it's just, I would think it would save so much time. But more to the point, you'd get an extremely accurate representation. Just imagine laser scanning something like a section of Onampoya and putting that in Richard Burns Rally, how amazing that would be. Yeah, I was just curious though if like it would even be possible for people working on these RBR tracks to crowdfund the rental of a laser scanner. Maybe it's a bit too ambitious to think that they could crowdfund the purchase of one, but maybe a company would be willing to lend or rent a laser scanner to them, and then they could build out some of these courses basically one-to-one with reality. And there we go through the final chicane, and that shaved a little more than a second off my time, I think, and I'm going to leave it there for now. As much as I like this car, I think in the next video I'm going to try something different and maybe check out that Logitech RS sequential shifter that's on my desk there. I just bought that recently, and I need to give that a go.